Welcome aboard, sailors! I'm Captain Punkin, and I'm hungry for some Mass Effect Andromeda!
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
Alright, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
This is Hirik, one of the scientists from the tech lab.
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible.
With more military personnel out of stasis, those Ket won't get near your vault. Or our people.
We've taken some hard knocks. But this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Just a little bit of hope from the people. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Let's take a look at the journal. There's also a bunch of side ops and such to do. I wish it was categorized by if you go to the there should be like a tab for the Nexus. They did that in not Andromeda, something else. Well, before we go forward, I'm gonna go to the cryo bay and say hi to my bro.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news.
Technically, I'm saying hi to me. Yeah, in this game, Ryder's brother is my own avatar. My personal avatar, Grandis. Yeah. I've had a few different main avatars before. Like, before it was Shakun. But that was during my weeaboo phase. He was a crow. He had a crow theme.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise.
What's all this?
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Ouch.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
That's tough. And here's me. Over here. I tried to get my facial shape as close as possible. And I always comb my hair back. Like that.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
How's Scott doing?
How's my bro?
His condition stable. I
How's
see
me?
signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another Ryder.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
If I remember, we should be able to talk to him or something. No? Well, alright. The first time that I did this, I never visited him. And he woke up and he's like, "You never came by." You bitch. Never freaking came by.
Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility
Yeah.
and the opposite of civility
So I want to see how he'll react when he knows that I came by a few times. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now we're getting back on track. I've said that several times at this point.
Good to see you. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
I guess this is one bet that paid off.
Point taken. Always revel in your victories.
That's why I'm standing here.
Oh, I never doubted you. It was the others. They don't share our vision, Ryder, of a prosperous future in Andromeda.
God, he's such a tight ass.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Politics. Nah.
Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
I plan on doing a lot more than that.
That's the confidence we need. Take charge and ignore your critics.
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Nah.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
Though I worry about your decision on Eos, Ryder. A military outpost won't help feed the Nexus, not the way scientists might have.
But it will protect us from a growing list of threats.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Capn are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight, for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
Yeah. He's definitely got a superiority complex. No doubt about it. Service of Exploration and Discovery.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Oh, I was just
Will
there.
do.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right.
Addison.
She had something that could help with our job.
Okay. SAV Majridi. Humanity's first crewed ion engine starship built using technology proven by the ESA Smart 1 probe in 2003 CE. Let's see. Let's get a good look at it. Wait, is that a real ship? Like an actual... I don't know. Normandy SR-2. Secretly acquired blueprints of the SSV Normandy SR-2, a stealth frigate based on the designs co-developed by the Systems Alliance and the Turian Hierarchy. THV Ravuna. Model of the Ravuna, an early Turian starship, and their first to travel beyond a mass relay. So these are just cornerstones of technology Which planet is that? The landmarks don't look like Earth. Could be a moon. And this is just the standard armor that you see everybody wearing. Notable European interplanetary missions. There we go. Okay.
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director Tan. Its origin defies all known explanation.
Let's do a little exploring on the Nexus.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker.
Yep.
This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tan's asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history.
Sounds like Tan.
People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Maybe a crisis is the time for hope, rather than hard truths.
That was Tan's angle. But if we pretend everything's fine, who does that truly serve? The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or, hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what...
Okay, here's Addison.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder.
Addison.
My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch. This is where numbers become lives. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more security, like you chose at Prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Understood. I believe, yeah. Talk to Mr. Brecker.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and the Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things, a lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. And eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Okay, Vladimir, that's a little bit too far.
All right,
that
Becca.
one went over my
Where do I
head.
start?
The The interface is
I'm
active
considered
and
pretty
will
smart.
respond only to a pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Okay, let's see what we've got here. There's commerce. Let's see here. Economic planners. Lay the infrastructure. Item limit 74 out of 100. How many? I got one perk available. Let's see. Credits from investments at regular intervals. Improved prices when buying and selling items. Increased inventory capacity. Consumable supplies. Organic materials. Tech materials. Hidden caches around established forward stations. More credits from tactics. Research points. Minerals at regular intervals. I'm going to go with market connections. Improved prices. Special inventories from merchants. Trading commerce seems like something that Sakura would invest in as well. As a matter of fact, we both would. It's easy to underestimate the power of the market. Where the hell do we have to go? I know that there's a bunch of missions here. I just wish that they were all lined up in front of me. Get all your ducks in a row, you know? The Unknown system is where we're heading next, but Arc species, Andromeda species, journal. Yeah, that's my priority ops. Where's the other ops? Speak with the prison guard. Ah, right, that first murderer quest. I remember that. And there's another quest up here. Let's see.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. No, I'm fine. And I don't know.
Okay, let's do this mission real quick. I remember it. Let's see.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel. Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
I feel like Private investigator. A PI, as he said.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Carrie.
Hi.
Again?
The documentary's going
Already?
great. Your comments really got people talking. Director Tan loved the first broadcast. Sent a contribution for your expenses.
Thanks.
Let's get to the juicy stuff. Building a military outpost so early has been pretty controversial. Kandros approves, but others say it paints the initiative as a conqueror.
I hope the Keds see a military presence. And know we're not taking their attacks lying down.
Our leaders are hoping that too. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
Time with the team.
My crew
Sakura
and I
doesn't go to a
take down
bar.
together. We're a team.
She can't handle
This is
alcohol.
history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration, that completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
And so the deal is, alcohol is one of, you gotta understand that Sakura is a god character. She has to have limitations. So, I basically made it so that she can take all kinds of stuff, but toxins and alcohol, they hurt her. They hit her hard. So too much, like barely a sip, and even something lightweight, and she'll just pass out. It's just a factor that helps to limit her. What do they mean when they say? Hang on, I'm gonna check everybody here. What am I doing? What do I do? Freaking hell. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Oh.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Okay. Got a little lost there, but we're back. We're back. We're back. Let's see. The main... Oh, is this the main deck? Or is this like the control center or something? Let's see here. Habitation deck. Oh, that's the main deck. A deck is just the floor of a ship. So a ship can have multiple different decks. The main deck, I'm supposing, is the living quarters. Think of it like a deck of cards, each card being a different floor.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams.
Man, this
Raj, you there?
This is getting crazy.
How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
I should remember to add those out. Ow. I just pulled something. Ow! Oh! Oh! Shit! Oh man, okay. Check the security
This file is
footage.
useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
Oh, come on.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Biometrics do not match. Negative match.
Was it Vladimir? No, it was not Vladimir. He's okay. So it wasn't Vladimir. So who are we going after? Oh, you're actually gonna take me out of here again? What's with all this backtracking?
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
You know, if you loved your people so much, you should have went with them. Instead, you clung to the comfortable life you had here, and then moped over it. The best way to protect someone is to stay by their side. For Pete's sake. You'd think people would realize this at some point. Thanks for watching, sailors! You can help me burn cancer by clicking here. Join my crew if you're hungry for more, and I'll see you all in the next one. And remember, you are enough. Let no one tell you otherwise, and sail on! Ha ha!